just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't. A lot of times we get to the end of the year and like I was talking about in my last video, we look at the year and we look at all of our hard work, we look at our lack of results, and we think, okay, I guess it will never happen. I guess I'm just going to go and do the thing that I didn't want to do because it's not happening for me. And I think that this period of time is very charged, I'm going to say, for a number of reasons. December is a very charged period of time for a number of reasons because, number one, it is the end of the year, like I just said, and we feel this need to have achieved something. All of these days, 365 of them, I should have achieved something. That's a lot of days. But there's this other, underbelly layer of, I'm going to see all of these people, right? I'm going to see all of my family. I'm going to see all of my friends that, I only see once a year. And it's Christmas or it's New Year's, and I was in the same exact place last year. I feel that. I feel that on so many levels where, every year you feel like you just come to the table, you come to the Christmas party, you come to the events with the same story. This is what I'm trying to do, and it hasn't happened yet. And I think we get into these modes of, in December, almost this desperation, this desperation for, I need to achieve it, I need to get there, something needs to happen now. And we start frantically working and frantically trying to achieve something before the end of the year and before sorry, my neighbor just pulled into his driveway and wow, squirrel. We feel this need to achieve something and achieve what we set out to do before the end of the year, before the year closes out, and before we see the people that we for some reason feel the need to impress them, or we feel the need to be approved by them. I don't really know how long this video is going to be, but I mean, the moral of the story for today's video is that just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't. Okay? That is something that I've really been working on in my own life where, you just feel like I have got to achieve something, like something's got to give. I see all these people that, they've achieved the precise goal that I desire to have in my own life. They've achieved precisely the thing that I have set out to do. Why can't I get there? Why can't I achieve the same thing? Why can't I do it too? Why can't it be me too? We get into this mode of, I haven't achieved my goals yet, and we just feel all of this pressure, and we just feel defeat. You just feel like you're completely defeated and like you completely you just want to give up, and I've had a number of years like that. I've been on YouTube for, it's going on 3.5 years now, and it's still not my full-time career. At this point, this day when I'm filming it, it's still not my full-time career. I hope to change that. I hope to change that very soon. But like I've told you before, nobody told me that I should be doing this. Nobody told me, you know what, Ellison, you need to start a YouTube channel because that's a booming career and you could really be successful at it. Nobody told me to do that. And so I'm trying to do something unconventional, and most likely you're trying to do something unconventional as well. Something, if you're here, then you're most likely doing something that people didn't tell you you should be doing. People didn't encourage you to do it. Instead, people sort of looked at you like, oh, really? Right? Like doubting you. People have doubted you. And so as I approach these different milestone, points in a year, Christmas, New Year, whatever it is, summer, whatever sort of like landmark or benchmark throughout the year that you get to, you sort of feel like, I should have achieved something by now. And, you really want to prove the fact that what you're trying to do and what you dream of doing and what you're pursuing and working so hard to do is actually a worthy effort. You want to present yourself in this way that it's like, I did it, against all odds, against what everybody told me, I did it and I achieved it. And, I'm successful. I succeeded at what I set out to do. And we want so desperately to do that, especially when we get to the end of the year. Like, it's just this like given, I'm going to be around these people and the year is ending. I want to have something to show for it. I want to have some sort of success. But I think that I do need to, sort of touch on, the feeling that when you approach people and when you approach, the family members, when you approach the friends, whatever in your life, and it hasn't happened for you yet. Your goal hasn't happened for you yet. Your aspiration hasn't happened for you yet. And you've been making these claims and you've been owning your desires and everything like that. And it hasn't happened, and you're going to have those people in your life and in your family and in your circle of friends, whatever that looks like. You're going to have those people that are like, hasn't happened yet, right? You're going to have those people that are going to say, well, it hasn't happened. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe it's wrong. And making you doubt yourself. And I've had those people. I've had those people in my life, whether it's a family member or whether it's literally a YouTube video that I watched, okay? Where there's people that have said, well, if it hasn't happened for you yet, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe it's not meant to be. And I mean, that could be the case. You need to analyze your life and you need to analyze what you're doing and make sure that what you're doing is actually what you want. But if you look at what you're doing and it's like, I want this. This is right. I feel this. If you are looking at what you are pursuing and it is 100% right, it is 100% meant to be, you know in your bones, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I am supposed to be doing. That it doesn't matter the numbers, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. When you feel that way, when you feel like, yeah, I failed, it's not worked out yet. It has been one big setback from the beginning. If that is how you feel, yet you still feel this fire and this passion to get up in the morning and do what is failing, if you still feel this passion for this and this need to do it, then why does their doubt matter? Why does your doubt have any room in your life? And I think that is where it sets, okay? That's where it sets, is do you believe in it? Do you want it? Is it right? Okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people tell you should be doing. And it doesn't matter the timeline. What matters is this feels right. This is what I'm supposed to do. And so I'm going to do it, and I'm going to lean into it, and I'm going to keep going. Just because it hasn't happened does not mean that it won't. Just because it hasn't happened does not mean it won't. And it doesn't mean that you're in the wrong field or pursuing the wrong path. It doesn't mean you're wrong. It means that there's something to be gained right here. There's something to be gained in the setback. There's something that you are being protected from. There's something that you need to learn. There's something that you need to gain from this moment right here. Okay? It's not just, it's not right. And it's not just, I'm a failure. That's not what it is. What it is you need to learn something. You need to gain something, and something needs to be built inside of you. Something needs to be built in your life in order for you to actually succeed going forward, and in order for your pursuit to be the best that it can be. You need to gain something right here in the middle of the big fat setback, okay? People's doubt in you, your doubt in yourself, the doubt in the world and the disbelief does not have to rule over you. It doesn't have to own you. The pressure that people apply to you does not have to own you. The pressure that you apply to yourself doesn't have to exist. It doesn't have to be there. You are able to walk through your life freely, okay? If you are able to free yourself of doubt and free yourself of the pressure, what ends up happening is that you are able to pursue this path, follow this path freely and relaxed and open to learning whatever it is that life is trying to teach you, whatever it is that this setback is trying to teach you. Because when you are just so gung-ho on your timeline and on your doubt, then yeah, you're going to be closed off to learning whatever it is you need to learn. But when you are like, you know what, forget the doubt, forget the pressure, I'm just going to do me and I'm going to see how this all plays out, I'm going to do my best, then you are open to learning whatever it is that this experience has to teach you. You are open to it because you're relaxed. But when you are just trying so hard and forcing and trying to just do the same thing over and over again, I mean, yeah, you start doubting it, right? When you're unwilling to change. And so when you stop doubting, when you stop really applying this pressure of how things are supposed to look, of perhaps how you initially embarked upon your journey, right? I started this channel as a beauty channel. Okay, and I told everybody, oh yeah, I'm a makeup artist, and then, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so you if you want to completely change, okay, and that's the thing, is when you are open, when you stop doubting, when you stop applying the pressure, then you relax, and when you're relaxed, you are able to actually open up to the things that maybe you need to change, maybe you need to adjust. Perhaps the goal is still the same, okay? My goal is still the same as it was when I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago. But it's different. I've realized that I need to make an adjustment. I need to make a change. This is what I need to be doing differently in order to actually achieve my goal and in order to create a more fulfilling career. Okay? And so just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't. And you need to settle in, relax, take the pressure off, ignore the doubt, start believing in your goal, start believing in what you're doing, start believing in what you're pursuing, and be open to any sort of adjustments that this relaxed state presents to you. And in this relaxed state, you might realize, you know what, yeah, like this isn't what I want to do. I pursued a career in a business that I was just so sure was right. And I didn't realize that it was wrong and that I didn't want this career that I was pursuing and that was failing until I took the pressure off of myself and until I relaxed and said, you know what, like this isn't what I want to do. It doesn't matter that I've told people that this is what I'm doing. This is not what I want to do. It doesn't matter that people are expecting this of me. This is not what I want to do. I want to do something different. This isn't right. And so I changed. And so whatever it is that you need, like, to put it simple, chill out. Like, just chill out. Calm down. Calm down. Because everybody has things that they wish was happening for them. And everybody has these goals and these setbacks that have sort of wreaked havoc on their life. Okay, everybody has these things in their life that they desire that just haven't worked out yet, that hasn't really played out yet. And so you need to relax, you need to take the pressure off of yourself, and you need to allow yourself to be open, to calm down, to be open to adjustments, to be open to this is what I need to do in order to proceed. And take the pressure of time off, take the pressure of, needing to succeed off of yourself. You will succeed. You will succeed. I know you're going to succeed. I know that you're going to succeed. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to succeed. But you're not going to succeed until you relax and chill out and really allow yourself to analyze how you need to move forward, because doing the same thing over and over again, it's not working. And so take this time of stress and nothing's working out for me. Take this time and this setback as a moment to hands off, let's look at this, okay? Let's spend some time writing down what I need to be doing. Let's spend some time brainstorming. Let's spend some time making adjustments. And when you do that, you are able to actually move forward and actually make the adjustments you need to succeed, okay? So this video was sort of all over the map, but I was really feeling the need to present this idea to you that, because I'm feeling it too. Because I feel that pressure too. This pressure of, it should have happened by now. And it's not. Why isn't it? And I feel like a disappointment, and I feel like a failure, and I feel like the spotlight's on me. And quite honestly, I don't want to show my face to anybody, because I just feel like a massive failure and like a hopeless dreamer. So I hope that you feel encouraged, and I hope that you feel encouraged to take a step back, relax, and really look at what you're doing, at what you have, and move forward with whatever adjustments you need to be making to your plan. If you would like to learn more about this topic of, things are just not playing out the way you wanted it to, check out this video that I created just earlier this week. It is all about how perhaps the year has not looked the way you want it to, and doggone it, you're a little bit pissed off about it, okay? So that's what this video is all about. I hope you go and watch it and enjoy it and reap some more benefit from that as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you oh so very much, and until we meet again, so long.